Yeah, I see we're recording.
It says it's recording live.
All right, everyone, we are now live.
We're good.
We're ready to start.
Okay. I'd like to call this meeting the April 27th Jamestown City Council voting session to order. Would the clerk please call the roll?
Councilman Sheldon,
Here.
James,
Here.
Karuba,
Here.
Olson,
Here.
Nelson,
Here.
Eklund,
Here.
Graham Reinhardt,
She probably didn't unmute her phone.
I was muted, sorry.
Russell,
Here.
and Dose.
Here. Okay, we'll move on to the approval of the minutes. Do I have a motion to approve the minutes of the March 30th meeting?
So moved.
So moved by Councilwoman Karuba
In Eklund.
and Eklund together. Very good. Then we'll no vote required. So at this point, we'll go on to messages from the mayor. Are there any messages from the mayor?
Yep, we have an appointment and 3 proclamations to be read into the record. The appointment, City of Jamestown Mayor's Office to the City Council of the City of Jamestown, New York. Council members, in pursuance of the authority vested in me by the charter of said city, I do hereby nominate Michael D. Lauren, 51 Durant Avenue, Jamestown, New York, 14701, to be appointed as the Planning Commission member of the Jamestown Urban Renewal Agency in and for the City of Jamestown, New York. The term for which said appointment is to be made will expire December 31st, 2023, dated April 27th, 2020. Edward A. Sundquist, Mayor, City of Jamestown, New York.
Do I have a motion to suspend the rules and vote this in this evening?
So moved. Second.
So moved by Councilman Nelson, seconded by, I didn't see who it was.
Councilman Sheldon.
Sheldon. Very good, thank you. Would the clerk please call the roll on the suspension of the rules?
Sure. Councilman Sheldon,
Aye.
James,
Yes.
Karuba,
Aye.
Olson,
Aye.
Nelson,
Aye.
Eklund,
Aye.
Reinhardt, Russell,
Aye.
and Dose.
Aye. Do I have someone who will sponsor the appointment?
So moved by Councilwoman Karuba.
Okay, so moved by Councilwoman Karuba, seconded by
Second.
Councilman Nelson. Would the clerk please call the roll on the approval of the appointment?
Councilman Sheldon,
Aye.
James,
Aye.
Karuba,
Aye.
Olson,
Aye.
Nelson,
Aye.
Eklund,
Aye.
Graham Reinhardt,
Aye.
Russell,
Aye.
Dose.
Aye. Appointment is passed. There also is retirement proclamations.
That's correct. I have a letter and 3 proclamations to read. Dear council members, on April 23rd, 2020, I recognized by proclamation the retirement of 3 City of Jamestown employees, Detective David Kianos, Detective Melody Peach, and Deputy Chief Samuel Salemme. Attached, please find the retirement proclamations honoring and congratulating our 3 retiring employees. I am asking these proclamations be read at the April 27th, 2020 City Council meeting to acknowledge and recognize these employees and their years of outstanding service to the City of Jamestown. Very truly yours, Edward A. Sundquist.
Thank you.
Yep. Proclamation honoring the service of Detective David Kianos, April 23rd, 2020. Whereas Detective David Kianos served in the Jamestown Police Department over 20 years, from May of 2000 through April of 2020. And whereas Detective David Kianos was promoted to the rank of detective in June of 2016. And whereas over his 20 years of service, Detective Kianos distinguished himself with a multifaceted career, including contributing several years of hard work as a member of the SWAT team. And whereas the City of Jamestown wishes to thank Detective Kianos for his proven expertise and leadership developed during his career, which has been invaluable in his years of service. And whereas Detective Kianos has shown a commitment to excellence and a dedication to duty during his distinguished tenure serving and protecting the citizens of the City of Jamestown. Now, therefore, I, Edward A. Sundquist, Mayor of the City of Jamestown, and the members of the Jamestown City Council hereby honor and congratulate Detective David Kianos on a remarkable career and on his retirement from the City of Jamestown Police Department. Furthermore, I direct the clerk of the City of Jamestown to recognize Detective Kianos at the Jamestown City Council meeting on April 27th, 2020, and read and file this proclamation into the official records of the Jamestown City Council. In witness whereof I have set my hand and caused the seal of the City of Jamestown to be affixed this 23rd day of April, 2020. Edward A. Sundquist, Mayor.
Thank you.
Proclamation honoring the service of Detective Melody Peach, April 23rd, 2020. Whereas Detective Melody Peach served in the Jamestown Police Department over 19 years from February of 2001 through April of 2020, and whereas Detective Peach was promoted to the rank of detective in February of 2016, and whereas over her 19 years of service, Detective Peach distinguished herself with a remarkable career, earning the utmost respect of her colleagues, exhibiting a strong work ethic and exemplary moral character. And whereas the City of Jamestown wishes to thank Detective Peach for her proven expertise and leadership over her career, which has been invaluable to her years of service. And whereas Detective Peach has shown a commitment to excellence and a dedication to duty during her distinguished tenure serving and protecting the citizens of the City of Jamestown. Now therefore I, Edward A. Sundquist, Mayor of the City of Jamestown, and the members of the Jamestown City Council hereby honor and congratulate Detective Melody Peach on a remarkable career and on her retirement from the City of Jamestown Police Department. Furthermore, I direct the clerk of the City of Jamestown to recognize Detective Peach at the Jamestown City Council meeting on April 27th, 2020, and read and file this proclamation into the official records of the Jamestown City Council. In witness whereof, I have set my hand and caused the seal of the City of Jamestown to be affixed this 23rd day of April, 2020. Edward A. Sundquist, Mayor.
Thank you. Again, we appreciate the years of service for all three of those members. At this time,
Tony, I have one more.
we have one more.
Yeah, I read the letter first. Yep, so just one more.
Okay,
Proclamation honoring the service of Deputy Chief Samuel Salemme, April
Correct.
23rd, 2020. Whereas Deputy Fire Chief Samuel Salemme served in the Jamestown Fire Department over 30 years from February of 1990 through April of 2020. And whereas Deputy Chief Salemme was promoted to the rank of Deputy Fire Chief in November of 2018. And whereas over his 30 years of service, Deputy Chief Salemme distinguished himself with a remarkable career serving as a battalion chief for 13 years, exhibiting a strong work ethic and exemplary moral character. And whereas the City of Jamestown wishes to thank Deputy Chief Salemme for his proven expertise and leadership over his career, which has been invaluable in his years of service. And whereas Deputy Chief Salemme has shown a commitment to excellence and a dedication to duty during his distinguished tenure serving and protecting the citizens of the City of Jamestown. Now therefore I, Edward A. Sundquist, Mayor of the City of Jamestown, along with the members of the Jamestown City Council, hereby honor and congratulate Deputy Fire Chief Samuel Salemme on a remarkable career and on his retirement from the City of Jamestown Fire Department. Furthermore, I direct the clerk of the City of Jamestown to recognize Deputy Fire Chief Salemme at the Jamestown City Council meeting on April 27th, 2020, and read and file this proclamation into the official records of the Jamestown City Council. In witness whereof, I have set my hand and caused the seal of the City of Jamestown to be affixed this 23rd day of April, 2020. Edward A. Sundquist, Mayor.
thank you. Appreciate the years of service and commitment from all of those employees and wish them well on their retirement. At this time, are there any presentation of petitions or communications? And again, there was no public comment tonight. Were there any correspondence from the public or any comments?
I did not receive anything, no.
Thank you.
Mhm.
Okay, so if there are none, we'll move on to our standing committees.
President Dole,
Yes,
if I may, I just wanted to give Jeff Lehman just a minute to recognize a former DPW employee that we found out recently passed away, if that's okay.
okay, sure.
From the mayor. So Mr. Lehman, you're on mute though.
You're on mute.
Hear that a lot lately.
First time in my life. I think we all remember Al Cala.
Oh, yeah.
Boy passed away Saturday. He was instrumental in the start of the River Walk years and years ago. And you just take a moment of silence to remember him. He was definitely a friend of the city. Thank you.
Thank you. Okay, at this point, we can move on to our standing committees. Our first committee is Finance. And the chairwoman of the Finance Committee, Councilwoman Eklund, will read the 5 resolutions.
Thank you, Mr. President. The first resolution is authorizing payment of the regular audit.
Thank you. Are there any questions or comments? Clerk, please poll the council.
Councilman Sheldon,
Aye.
James,
Aye.
Karuba,
Aye.
Olson,
Aye.
Nelson,
Aye.
Eklund,
Aye.
Graham Reinhardt,
Aye.
Russell,
Aye.
Dulce,
Aye.
Thank you, Mr. President. I have a resolution suspending the hiring freeze and authorizing the filling of 3 full-time police officers in the Jamestown Police Department, funded in the 2020 general fund budget. These are the 3 positions, 2 of which we just heard are retirements. The other one is a resignation. And these are all funded in the budget completely for this year.
Thank you. Are there any other questions or comments? Clerk, please poll the council.
Councilman Sheldon,
Aye.
James,
Aye.
Karuba,
Aye.
Olson,
Aye.
Nelson,
Aye.
Eklund,
Aye.
Graham Reinhardt,
Aye.
Russell,
Aye.
Dulce,
Aye.
Thank you, Mr. President. I have a resolution suspending the hiring freeze and authorizing the filling of 1 full-time personal computer specialist, which is also funded in the 2020 general fund budget. And this position is being filled due to the vacancy of a disability retirement.
Thank you. Are there any other questions or comments? Clerk, please poll the council.
Councilman Sheldon,
Aye.
James,
Aye.
Karuba,
Aye.
Olson,
Aye.
Nelson,
Aye.
Eklund,
Aye.
Reinhardt,
Aye.
Russell,
Aye.
Dulce,
Aye.
Thank you, Mr. President. Resolution number 4 is authorizing the mayor to execute change order number 1 to the 2019 sidewalk ramps Phase 1 contract with R. Patty Concrete Excavating LLC, PO Box 3081, Jamestown, New York 14702, in an amount not to exceed $79,275.25.
Thank you. Any questions or comments? Clerk, please poll the council.
Councilman Sheldon,
Aye.
James,
Aye.
Karuba,
Aye.
Olson,
Aye.
Nelson,
Aye.
Eklund,
Aye.
Graham Reinhardt,
Aye.
Russell,
Aye.
Dulce,
Aye.
Thank you, Mr. President. Resolution number 5 is authorizing the mayor and director of public works to enter into an agreement with Lakeshore Paving Incorporated, 7 Osmer Street, Jamestown, New York, 14701, in an amount not to exceed $114,350.75 for the Cold Mill and Overlay North Main Street 2020 8th Street to Kingsbury Street project.
Thank you. Are there any questions or comments? Clerk, please poll the council.
Councilman Sheldon,
Aye.
James,
Aye.
Karuba,
Aye.
Olson,
Aye.
Nelson,
Aye.
Eklund,
Aye.
Graham Reinhardt,
Aye.
Russell,
Aye.
Dulce.
Aye. Thank you. That concludes our resolutions from finance. We do have one resolution in public safety, and the chairman of public safety, Councilman Sheldon, will read that.
Thank you, Mr. President. I have a resolution authorizing the Board of Public Utilities to install 4 new 400-watt LED streetlights at the following locations: City Pole 28540, 28430, 28360, and 28335 on North Main Street. And also moving light from City Pole 28325 to 28320, also on North Main Street.
Thank you. Any questions or comments? Clerk, please poll the council.
Councilman Sheldon,
Aye.
James,
Aye.
Karuba,
Aye.
Olson,
Aye.
Nelson,
Aye.
Eklund,
Aye.
Graham Reinhardt,
Aye.
Russell,
Aye.
and Dulce.
Aye. That concludes our resolutions from our committees. Are there any reports of special committees? Are there any reports of city officers? Report from council members on administrative boards?
Tony, I don't know if you need me to talk about the planning commission.
Sure, go ahead.
Last Tuesday, well, it was April 9th.
First.
The planning commission approved the Greater Chautauqua Federal Credit Union. You probably saw that in the paper. And there was more discussion on the Gateway Lofts. Nothing was, nothing really decided, I guess. We're still in that process. I don't know if it's something Crystal would like to talk about. I just had a long email from John Lamacuso this afternoon that we need to all think about. But that was, this is an ongoing project, something that is still in the works, I guess. I don't know, Crystal, if anything you would like to add on the Gateway Lofts or?
Nope, at this point.
Okay.
One
Yeah,
question. Are we,
nothing official to add, I guess.
okay, well, will we get a copy of that letter just to keep us,
From Mr. Lamacuso?
yes.
Let me see. I got one at liaison, Jeff Lehman, it looks like has one, and Corporation Counsel
Okay.
got one too. So I'm sure we can make copies for you as well.
I would be interested in seeing that letter as well. So, I
Mhm.
mean,
Yeah.
not something of urgency right now, but down the road
Right.
for decisions. Okay, thank you. Are there any other reports from council members on boards? Okay, seeing none. Is there any unfinished business to come before the council? Okay, is there any other new business to come before the council? Okay, I just wanted to take a couple of minutes. First of all, it's to go through our schedule. We are scheduled in the month of May. I believe next Monday is the 4th. We meet 3 weeks in a row, 4, 11, and 18, because the 25th would be the Memorial Day holiday. So at this particular point, I did speak with the mayor and Jen this morning about at least for the next 2 meetings, the next 2 work sessions, because we'd still be under the state of emergency, whatever, stay at home order. So we will Zoom for sure the next 2 meetings. We'll kind of play it by ear to see, I would love to get back to City Hall to have a voting session on the 18th if possible. If not, we'll have to do that again by Zoom. So we'll just play that by ear. But so for the next 2 work sessions, at least we'll be doing it like this. That'll get us to the 15th. And then if the governor and whatever, makes decisions beyond that, then we'll have to adjust schedules as we go there. So I don't know if there's any question on that. We'll just plan on going ahead with a Zoom, at least for the 2 work sessions in May, and possibly the voting session if something changes or doesn't change, I should say. Any question on that? Okay. Also, I wanted to take this time. I know Maria brought up the signs that you see popping up. I wanted to recognize and thank the Jamestown High School Senior Parents After Grad Committee. Obviously, this is a difficult time for us in the school systems, especially senior parents. Senior end of the year activities have been pretty much wiped out. We missed the Battle of the Classes a couple of weeks ago, and the prom is obviously in jeopardy, and graduation, and we're not sure where this is all going, but the seniors did come up with a great idea. You've seen other schools do it, but in Jamestown, certainly with the number of seniors, is over 320, I believe. They were able to go out and raise enough money through organizations and the parents themselves and through other donations to get signs made for every single senior. So you should see them pop up all over the lawns, all over Jamestown, 320 of them. So it's nice to see those instead of seeing our political signs, and wanted to recognize the parents for that. And certainly there'll be other things coming down in the future, in the next few weeks or so. Some other ideas that either we can piggyback and get involved with at the city level, and certainly through the school. Right now we're trying to work on a plan for some sort of graduation, whatever that may look like. And stay tuned. We won't know, at least probably for another few weeks, when, if, and where we can have something like that. So that's coming down. One other thing I did want to bring up, I know that on Inauguration Day, I did mention that I wanted to do, particularly having either voting sessions and or work sessions out in the wards, and obviously that's been put on hold. I just wanted to get it out there. I didn't forget about it. Obviously, we can't do it now. I'm hoping that maybe by sometime in the summer or into the fall, we can try to get back out. I would like to get out into the wards and have some council meetings out in the public. And I'm sure that by then, when we're able to and we're allowed to do that, people might be itching to get out and come to meetings. And so just stay tuned on that. We'll see how long this goes and when will we be able to safely do that. I didn't forget that plan, and hopefully by maybe late summer, early fall, we can put together a plan to get out a few meetings into the public. So that's all I have, unless there's anything else to come before us with new business. Anybody have anything else?
President Dole, I just have one announcement.
Sure.
I just want to let the council members know, and as well as it's going out to the general public, I will be hosting a virtual town hall this week, just for any members of the public that want to ask questions about things that have been going on related to COVID-19 here in the city. The first one's going to be this Wednesday from 12 noon to 1 p.m. via telephone conference line, and we'll send you that information. And then we're going to do a Facebook Live event on Thursday evening at 5 p.m. So we encourage the public and all the council members to attend and be a part of that.
And you will be sending us invitations for that.
Yep. If they haven't already gone out this afternoon, you should get them probably by morning.
Okay, sounds good. Is there anything else to come before the council?
Yes, President Dolce, just one comment. The BPU understands that people are very anxious for the yard waste site to open. They are hopeful that they can get it open after the governor's announcements later in the month, but nothing is confirmed at this point. They are still doing everything they can to assure the safety of the employees and the public. The other aspect is that people asked about the brown bags, and those are not available. They are not going to do that given the current situation, Joe. Just that question keeps coming up. So for now, the yard waste is not open, but it is my understanding if you want to go to the landfill, you do have to pay, but you can take things that they don't or are not able to accept at the yard waste site here. You can take it to the landfill.
Well, the landfill will accept yard waste.
Yes, apparently they will take shrubs and bushes. Excuse me.
Okay, thank you.
You really have a need to get it out of your yard and off your property. You can take it, but you will have to pay.
All right, thank you. Is there anything else to come before the council? Any other announcements? If not, I declare this meeting adjourned. Have a nice evening.